music for the people. Walls covered in graffiti, accessed through QR codes. Sweza has been spraying since 1989 and has been active in Berlin since 2002. He keeps his face hidden because his art is right on the border between what is legal and what is not. He's also been documenting street art since the 1990s. He came up with the idea of using QR codes 4 years ago.
Back
when I used to do it, I found graffiti incredibly interesting because it's an abstraction of a form that is already abstract. Letters are abstract, but still have meaning. Then you abstract from them again. It's much the same with QR codes. They're abstract, but also convey information.
QR codes can be generated on the internet for free. They are the gateway to information. Sweza uses a stencil to make his QR codes and reproduce them. They lead to works of street art that he has photographed. As soon as a work gets painted over or removed, he goes into action.
What I find interesting is the window into time. You can look into the past on the screen of your smartphone. If you think of it as an archive, then you have the archive right there with you.
Sweza has called his project Graphyard, a virtual graffiti graveyard. He attaches a QR code to the wall where the obliterated graffiti once was. With the code scanning software and a smartphone, the street art of yesterday comes alive again. And there's been plenty of art to record in this manner, especially in Berlin. Transience is often a feature of art in public spaces. For Sweza, this kind of impermanence is part of his work.
You accept the possibility that your work of art will be destroyed when you leave your art in the street. That's what the Graphyard project plays with.
It's not only about documenting past works. Sweza would like people to risk taking a second look. At an electrical junction box, for example.
In the best case, if someone scans it and doesn't know at first what it's about, the door will open, like an advent calendar maybe. It's a surprise, a way to surprise people, and open a new point of view.
For now, Sweza is opening electrical boxes virtually, but someday soon it might be doors or windows. QR codes are used mainly in advertising. They're intended to convey information and elicit interest in a product. These fighters look like street art. In fact, they're part of a commercial advertising campaign designed to look like street art. Sweza enjoys rising to the challenge. He glues his own QR codes over the advertising codes and links them with his own video creations. He calls this analog hacking. And he has no compunction about hijacking advertising for his own purposes.
They use the visual language of street art, so they have to assume that real street art will respond to that.
His QRadio project is a bit less provocative, but no less interesting. It turns a smartphone into a tape cassette for a ghetto blaster.
It works with the technology. I love cassettes and ghetto blasters. It's an icon of hip-hop culture.
It's the old music cassette in a new digital incarnation. Sweza's QR code art isn't merely eye-catching.